Hello and welcome to the Scatterbolt channel, and today I'm going to show you guys what I think are the best PCs to build for the month of October through my website pcbuilds.gg. Like this one. Yes, this PC to the right of me, which you may not be able to view completely, but you can in my most recent PC build video, only costs about $900 to build. Yeah, this is a really nice looking PC. And yes, you can build it for $900. And in fact, we'll cover it in this video, along with the other two builds I'll show off that are both under $1,000. Now, some updates. Intel is going to be releasing their new Arrow Lake CPUs later this month. Very cool. I will probably publish some new PC builds on this website featuring those new Arrow Lake. They're no longer i5s and i7s. They're like Ultra 5s, Ultra 7s, Ultra 9s. Either way, I'll be publishing a new series of PC builds featuring those CPUs soon on this website, and I'm excited to see how they do versus AMD. Although, because these guys right here did so poorly, Ryzen 9000, AMD might be bringing the release date of their 9800X 3D early, which is very cool. Very nice to see. So we might be seeing an Intel versus AMD showdown later this month. And if that is the case, once again, my November PC builds of the month video will definitely cover that higher end PC segment that could feature any of these new CPUs from Intel or AMD. But once again, what I'm covering in today's video is all below $1,000. These will not be affected by any of the new Intel CPUs or AMD CPUs coming out. They are still very much value bargain PC builds that contain budget components like the Ryzen 5 7500F, which you can snag right now for $131. By the way, this is from my $900 gaming PC, the one right next to me. You guys may have seen this PC build already, but if you haven't, this is all centered around the best budget gaming CPU on the market, period. And you can pick one up brand new, like what you see right here, brand new, as the title suggests, for about $132 with, I want to say it's free shipping, but even if it's paid, it's really cheap. And seriously, guys, I'm not joking here. Like, you can order a lot of CPUs from AliExpress. That's what I've done before in the past. I've got a Ryzen 5 5600 from AliExpress, brand new for 75 bucks. This is another 7500F, and this is also another 7500F from a different seller. Just again, to prove my point, AliExpress, if you're able to, is a very viable platform to order brand new Ryzen CPUs for cheap. And they work just as good as the ones you can get from retail. Anyways, Ryzen 5 7500F, good stuff. A basic white CPU cooler for this kind of a build. I know I went with the water cooler here, but I had that lying around. I had to use it, and I think it would have looked really good in this build, and it does, but this white CPU cooler would also look good in this build. Now for the GPU, here we do have the 7600 XT. This isn't a bad GPU by any means. I just think that a 7700 XT would be better spent for your money for only about $70 more, which is certainly highlighted in my $1,000 gaming PC, which has not changed, but more or less is the same PC. But again, with the 7700 XT, which you can check out for about $370 or $390. Let's see, how much is it on Amazon? Ooh, this one is out of stock. What if we went ahead and searched up on Amazon? What do we get? Oh wow, $350. Never mind, I would absolutely spend the extra. Here's what I do. Take my $900 gaming PC. I know the case is a little bit different, but I'll update that. And use the same parts in this PC build, but go with a 7700 XT for $350 and upgrade the power supply from this 650 watt to a 750 watt, which you can find on Amazon right here. You can just get the A750BE. Same applies on Newegg. Again, this is what is so useful for my website. You can check out many different retailers for different PC parts, all from a single page, which is pretty neat. Now, as for the motherboard choice here, I might change this because this specific B650 motherboard from Gigabyte is actually not that great. I did some more research on it for my tier list video, and the VRMs for it are not the best for its price. It's okay, but I would want you guys to have a better motherboard, so I will be updating this by the time you guys watch this video. But then, you know, 32 gigabytes of DDR5, Castlane C30 white RAM. This kit right now from Team Group, it's for a good price, $92 for 6,000 megahertz with a Castlane CF30. Yeah, that's money. And then this case choice, I will be updating it to the Zalman P30. You can look it up yourself, or again, just check it on the PCbuilds.gg link once it eventually updates. And yeah, that's my $900 gaming PC that looks really good for its price, but it's below $1,000. But let me show you guys the two other PC builds. Now this one is eventually going to be coming to the channel, but once again, AliExpress is coming in clutch, and I'm going to be using this exact CPU, this exact one from AliExpress. This is a Ryzen 5 5600. I don't think it shows on camera. I'll be using this exact CPU in that video just to prove that, once again, AliExpress CPUs are where it's at to save money for your next PC build. And here, through PCBuilds.gg, you can pick it up for 84 bucks. That's on the money. But then for the CPU cooler, just a standard black one. No need to go fancy. After all, this is a $600 gaming PC. It's gonna be geared towards value. Now for the GPU, I think you can go ahead and just eke out a Radeon RX 6650 XT like this one. Okay, I may be revealing my next PC build on the channel, but just ignore that. Yeah, I think you can do that because the total price of this build came out to just about $620, and squeezing in a 6650 XT in a build like this is very impressive. This would be straight up a 1080p workhorse gaming PC that could do a lot of stuff with that resolution. But again, you know, B550 motherboard, I mean, I've got the part list right here. It's right here. I'm not gonna spoil it all because I'll let you guys check it on the website first. But yeah, B550 motherboard with Wi-Fi, 16 gigabytes of 3200 megahertz Castlane C16 RAM. That's pretty straightforward. A 1 terabyte M.2 SSD that is unfortunately DRAM-less because we need to get as close to that $600 price point as possible. But otherwise, if you have a moment, you can again check out like a build list like this that's more higher end, but have a PCI Gen 4.0 SSD that does have a DRAM controller for about 60 bucks. Wait, is there even that much of a difference? Oh, come on. Don't tell me. $59 versus $60? Ugh. At that point, yeah, you might as well go with the one with the DRAM controller that's a Gen 4. Oh, okay, that's a little bit upsetting. Before this, SSD was cheaper, but again, my website, it updates on prices, so that's actually an accurate reflection. So I want to thank my devs. Now for the case, go with a budget micro ATX case like this one here from Cooler Master. Although for the actual build guide, we're using a different one that looks pretty cool as well. Both of them will come with a single case fan here in the back, 550 watt 80 plus bronze power supply. And again, I mean, this is a 1080p gaming PC. Snag yourself a 1080p gaming monitor with a 180 hertz refresh rate and an IPS panel. And to close things off for our last budget build under $1,000, so all of the future ones are gonna be either Intel Arrow Lake or using those new X3D chips from AMD. We've got my most recent $700 gaming PC, which has been gaining a lot of traction. This is just like the $600 gaming PC build, but you have the option to choose either a 6750 XT or 7600 XT. Both are great, both will do their job. I explained the differences between both GPUs in more depth in that video, but more or less, if you're gonna be focusing on esports games that aren't gonna be too graphically taxing and you just want raw frame rate, get the older and faster 6750 XT. But if you want to utilize next generation technologies with frame generation, especially FSR4 for maybe future AAA games to boost your frame rate and have more VRAM on hand, then that's where the 7600 XT could make sense. But again, more or less, this is the same PC build with a different case though. The Thermaltake Divider 170 that I have right now here linked, it's a cool looking case. That's about it though, because I think a case like this, the Zalman P30 for like the same price is a better value in my opinion. You get one more fan and substantially better build quality, but still not that bad. Again, you can mix and match a lot of the PC parts that I show off on PCBuilds.gg. But look at this, I've got a 1440p monitor here for a $700 gaming PC, and this one is going to be going toe-to-toe with the PS5 Pro when that eventually releases, which I should put a pre-order for. But I'm so used to not pre-ordering things that I kind of forgot, but I'll have to do that soon because I hope I can get one ASAP for my video. Anyways, that is it for my 3 PC builds here on PCBuilds.gg. I hope you enjoyed the very impromptu nature of this video. Again, I just want to show off these new builds and the website here, which has been gaining a lot of traction. And like I said, I will be updating this website when all those new Intel Arrow Lake and AMD X3D CPUs eventually release later this month for the month of November. So if you want to stay tuned for that, subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. So with all of that said, thank you so much for watching. And this is the Scatterable channel, signing out.